Hi everyone, Indigo Twin here. Hope everyone is well and had a good week. I'm here with you this week's, the week beginning what's today, the 22nd, the week beginning the 23rd of January through to almost the end of January. Wow, what can I say? Today's spread is probably one of the greatest spreads I've seen in a while. So we all know there's been a lot going on. So I just wanted to say a big thank you for everyone who's subscribed, who's liked my videos, who's emailed me and also booked readings. Thank you so much. Got a few. I've been working with Spirit and they've really been encouraging me to do another type of reading. So that's in the works, and that's more about what are they telling me to let you know? It's like a life purpose healing reading for divine partnerships, and we're still working out whether it will be a monthly reading or a weekly reading, but it is definitely something that's coming up. So it will be very different to my usual Cartouche reading that I've been doing. It will be using different oracle cards. So we're just fine tuning some ideas here. So stay tuned. Hopefully that'll be coming up really soon once we organise all the details and logistics. So hopefully, though when they do come up, everyone will enjoy them as much as they do the Cartouche. But anyway, without further ado, let's move on to this week's reading. It's so good to not see the set card. Seen that come up quite often, and when I rolled out these cards today, I can tell you, I was excited. I am excited. There's a lot of good energies happening here. It's the big shift. We're coming up to another 111 portal on the 28th. So leading up to that time, this is good. This is really, really good. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So I will move on and let you know what's going on here. So first of all, those of you who are new to my channel, I would just give you a brief rundown of what is going on and how the reading goes. So over here we have the masculines going down, the partnership, and the feminine. I'll go into the other cards that are turned over at the moment. So we're kind of looking at the energies coming off the previous week, moving more into this week, and this is sort of the energies towards the end of the week, sort of a bit of a past, present, future. However, I don't sort of like to use those terms. I prefer sort of energies coming in, energies at this point, energies going through into the other week. So so let's move on, shall we? Now, we've got for the masculines first off, and I'm going to read the energies coming in from last week because, as we know, the masculines had some pretty intense energies going along, and the feminine, however, were going along really strong and basically going off and doing their thing. Well, at least that was the guidance. So I get a strong feeling that feminines have been really coming into their own, and so are the masculines. So we've got a few with the masculines. We've got the water card up here. Now the water card, of course, represents emotions and how one reflects life. So the masculine's been doing a lot of reflecting at the moment. It suggests that things are changing. Things are definitely changing for the masculine. He has been doing a lot of deep unconscious work within himself. And this is why it was strongly recommended that the feminine just allow the masculines to go through that work. Water does speak of the ebbs and flows of life as well. So this is where the masculine, he sort of comes in and he's back and he's in and back and that kind of thing. And that's good because that's, we had those Sethian energies. So which were around him and sort of balancing the ego. So it's good that we've got some feminine energies within the masculine. So he's sort of coming a little bit more into his yin. Now I'm going to go straight across to the partnership. Yes, Scarab. So the Scarab is all about change. Card number 22. So good number, card number 22. We are talking about resurrection, renewal and acceptance and spiritual rebirth here. This is a new beginning or a new phase in the partnership. It is great news. It's coming to terms about what is and having a real big change around and doing something different, changing attitudes, everything. This is a great card. This means that the partnership itself is actually in the process of change and coming about into the light, so to speak. As for the feminines, as I said, I'm going to go into the energies coming into herself. Feminine energies. Osiris, of course, Lord Osiris. Divine energy, divine masculine energy. So it's interesting that the feminine have got this masculine energy and the masculine have the feminine energy. This is balance because this is what this card here about the change means. So this is the higher spirit. So well done, feminines. You have been doing a fantastic job in the 5D and also on the 3D because this is the wisdom. This is wisdom. This is justice. It's integrity. It's protection. It really is a spiritually uplifting card. It is great news to see this card around the feminines because we've been going through and doing a lot of work. So having this card right here is fantastic. Overall, the energies that we're coming off from the previous weeks, month even, are really quite good. Suggesting balance, suggesting change, acceptance. This is good. These energies are really, really good this week coming in. All right, I'm going to go back to the masculine. Then I'm going to come across to the feminine, then the partnership, because there's an interesting combination of numbers happening here in the partnership too. So I'll go into that a little bit more. Okay, so, and speaking of interesting numbers, we've got card 13 adding up to 4. Card 17 adding up to 8. Double 4 and card 4. So there is definitely change. It's number 4 suggests home is more about home and acceptance and coming into things. So effectively what we've got happening here is a 484. So have a look at angel numbers 484. And see what comes up because that's a strong energy around the masculines this week. So angel number, just Google angel number 484 and have a good read. It will be interesting to note because, of course, 8 is the infinity symbol. So what a good energy symbol and the fact that it's sitting right in the middle. So if we can imagine the infinity symbol going around these two 4s around this 8. So this is good. Now, of course, the crook and flail, card number 17, is a very symbolic symbol. It's an ancient symbol about, pardon me, it's the crossed crook and flail and the emblem of the pharaoh's authority. So in other words, this is about self-discipline. It is about kind of like a worldly status, if you like. It's the mastering of the ego, coming to terms with the self and overcoming life's problems, taking responsibility. What a fabulous card to be balancing this feminine energy and taking responsibility in life. Absolutely amazing cards because right down here, the last card for the masculine this week is card number 4, which is the best card. Interest. Gosh, there's a lot of synchronicities happening here today. Bast is actually the twin sister of Horus, and we have Horus over here in the feminine. Talk about balancing energies. This is absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. So, Bast is the goddess of joy. It's all about intuition. It's about caution as well, but it's also about devotion, happiness. It's healing rays applicable to the mind. So we're talking on a conscious level here, a real 3D in the mind. Worries, giving away worries and turmoil to joy and happiness. It is invoking strong healing rays. It overall for the masculine is fantastic energies. I'm excited. I am really excited. This is good. We haven't seen this from the masculine, so we may indeed see a lot of masculines coming back into the, swing of things. So this is good news all around. I could not. Oh, honestly, it is amazing, amazing, amazing. So, well, that's all we can say about masculine energies coming up this week. This is really good. So I'll leave it at that and go across here to the feminine. Now, of course, as I said, we've got Osiris. Now, we've got Uraeus also. Uraeus has come up a lot over on this feminine side. Of course, it's the serpent. The serpent is the wise sage. It's kind of like the Hierophant card in the traditional tarot. So here she is, still looking over here. So she's still looking at her life purpose. So she's got her back face to the masculine and sort of still saying, yeah, you know what? It's all right, honey. You just deal with what you need to deal with because, I'm going to go off here and do my thing. Go on with my life purpose while you sort yourself out. And that's fine. But I will send you my love and I will send you positive energies to help you get through it. But I need to just work on what I need to work on right now. So, and the thing is too, is that with this card, the feminine has actually come into a real acceptance of going, I no longer need to ask too much. I'm happy. I'm content with what is. There's no urgency. There's no rush. This is a divine partnership. We are here on a mission. I accept that. I accept we're here on a mission. And this mission can't start until all players are ready. So I will just go off and do what I need to do. And whether that be as a healer, as a teacher, as a yoga teacher, anything, this is what the feminines are doing. Really going, you know what? I want this partnership more than anything. But right now, there's not a lot I can do for my masculine counterpart. This is what the work that he needs to do on his own. And I accept that. And so I will move forward. And then he'll join me soon. And that is the wonderful thing that's happening to a lot of feminines at the moment, is they're really coming to their own. So this is very, very positive. And of course, now, what have we got? Have we got any interesting number combinations here? Well, we have a 1, and we have Uraeus is card 18, which is a 9. And Horus is card 3. So, okay, so we've got a 3, 9, and 1. That's not too bad. Again, some multipliers there. So have a look at a 193 angel number and see what comes up for that as well. That would be strong guidance. I know I do speak of numbers now and then, but this is actually something that I feel that you need to do this week to have a look at, because it's positive. It's very, very positive energies right now. And of course, Horus is the healer and the twin brother of Bast. So Horus is the all-seeing eye. So we've got a lot of third eye stuff coming here. So it is about physical healing. And I know a lot of feminines have been really tired in the past couple of weeks because of all the work that we've been doing. there's been a level of tiredness. So this is actually, Horus is saying that this is now coming to pass. This is in the past. We're starting to release our fears. We're actually working on the obstacles. We've been doing the work. There is strong healing qualities with this Horus card. Healing energies. It is about creativity. It's about beauty. It's having courage. It's a family card as well. So we're really having these great connections with different areas of our life while still maintaining the love and holding the space for our masculines. We're actually very content. And I know I've probably said that word a lot today, but that's the word that keeps coming. The feminine are content with the status quo. They're doing it. They're working. So let's move on now to the partnership. As I said before, there's interesting numbers happening here. Card number 22, card number 2, card number 11. So we have a 22, a 2, and 11. I don't know if we could put 22 to 11 in and get an angel number, but certainly 22 and 11. So whether you go a 222 or a 211, they're the combinations to look up if you're interested, because they will have some interesting things to say about this particular reading. So the divine partnership have the guidance and Isis overseeing everything. Of course, she is the patroness of magic. So magic, change is happening. Magic is happening. Miracles are actually starting to occur. Have faith, trust. Things are happening here. This is what the Isis card is. There is help. Call upon Divine Goddess Isis. She will help release any fears. And this is what is happening now. So we're releasing fears, and that's from both parts, because this is the partnership. Fears are being released. Blockages are being cleared. This is moving forward because we're moving into the fire. In other words, the phoenix rising from the ashes. It is energy. It is loyalty. This is gifts. Bringing the gift of divine partnership into the light. It is all about burning up the rubbish and moving into the new. Change for the partnership. It is happening. Now, when I say it is happening, come Friday and you're not actually with your divine counterpart, that would be that you're actually expecting an outcome. This is all happening on an energetic level, providing everybody's doing the work that is necessary. The guidance is there. Help is coming. Mission is actually coming. This is where we're really starting to connect a lot more on the 5D and bits into the 3D to know that we are coming into mission. We are coming into union, reunion, union. This is happening. So this is the start of getting closer to union and mission. This is the beginning. This is great energies going on here. So, what is the divine masculine going into the partnership? What is his 5D self working on? Wow. Ankh, the life force, the key to life and love. This is what the masculine is so keen on getting to. There is an understanding, there is emotional love here. This is the dawning of a new state of awareness. It is enlightenment. It's universal love. The masculines are now more so than ever, and it's particularly in the last month or so, are really accepting their journeys. coming into themselves, mastering their ego, accepting, bringing this life force into the partnership. Okay, and we have Hatha, who also I'm pretty sure she was actually in the same position last week. Interestingly enough, the goddess of beauty, love and strength. She is the patroness of women. So what is happening and why this has come up again so strongly is that the work that the feminine is doing is being reflected back onto the partnership, which of course is reflecting into the masculine. This is what's going on with Hatha. This is the energies this is the spiritual strength. The spiritual strength that the feminines have had connecting with God force is actually working, coming to terms with masculine and feminine energies, balancing those energies, ascending into spiritual heights. This is what is coming into the partnership. Now, the outcome card for today is, okay, are we ready for it? What are we going to get today? I should be excited to pull this card over. Okay, yes, I'm excited. The winged disc. Ah, this is fabulous. I love this card. And I like to place that right here because, I don't know if we can see that. Okay, the winged disc. So with the winged disc, and I don't know if I've actually gone into the symbolism about it in deep force. I know I've always been excited about this card as well because here, it's like to me, this card represents, and it is a card 10, okay? So, a 1. So it's new beginnings. The fact that it's coming here as the outcome card, new beginnings. So I like to view this card as a trinity. We have the God force here. And then we have the feminine and the masculine in perfect balance from the God force at the bottom. Just bring that closer. You may have seen this symbol a lot. That is balance. That is amazing balance. The fact that it's the outcome card says a lot about this week's reading. So much. It is exciting. That's the solar disc there in the middle. It is the emblem of flight of the spirit to higher realms. This is what the winged disc is. It is divine guidance. It's inspiration. It's achievement. Absolute wise guidance. Expression of deeper joy to be gained is happening here. The revelation of true knowledge. It is good news all around. It is the card of success, satisfaction. It is an absolutely, truly amazing card to be coming up, and I am super excited about this card today. I am going to consult the Cartouche book because I feel that I should just reiterate the true meaning of this card and the specific symbolisms around it. So bear with me a moment. Let me go to the winged disc. I have read it before. Okay. And here the symbolism is that it is one of the Cartouche's more cheerful symbols. It is the sort of good news everybody would like to have in a reading. The ancient Egyptians saw the sun as a symbol both of light and enlightenment, and when combined with the wings, the implication was of spiritual achievement through practical realization. According to Plato, wings were a symbol of intelligence, which is why fabulous animals were often depicted as winged, indicating the sublimation of those symbolic qualities usually ascribed to each beast. Pegasus, for example, the winged horse, was able to fly safely to Olympus to visit the gods, whereas Icarus, the man with his wax wings, was both spiritually lacking and functionally inefficient. Wings also signify mobility. In alchemy, they were associated with the active male principle, and since the foot was regarded as a symbol of the soul, wings on the heels of deities like Hermes indicated spiritual elevation or cosmic evolution. The gods representing love and victory were portrayed by the Greeks as winged figures, which suggests that they interpreted these principles at a much more exalted level than might be generally assumed from the legends of the Hellenistic pantheon. What an amazing card. It is incredible. Oh, wow. Look, combined with all the Ankh key and the fact that we have both Goddess Isis and Osiris in our reading, it is a great. I am seeing big change this week. A lot of things are happening. There is not a lot more that I could go into in this Cartouche reading. If you were interested in any, the combinations, as I said, for the masculine, look up 484, the feminine 193, and then of course you know of 22, you know of 11, you know that they're actually very significant numbers. So let's move on to the Isis Healing Oracle for this week. And of course, this is the lovely deck from Alana Fairchild that I'm using here. So, Goddess Isis, Divine Goddess of Wisdom, Light and Love, who love us unconditionally. What is our healing guidance for this up and coming week in order to further go deeper into mission and to union? Okay, there's the, two jumpers. Okay. Okay, so we have the Talismans of Potency, which is charging sacred objects of power. However, I've been guided to do the healing for the Temple of Carnelian. Interestingly enough, I don't often put out my carnelian crystal. I did today. So it's suggesting that we start looking at that. Now, of course, the carnelian being an orange stone is more about the solar plexus and the sacral area. So we're doing a lot of, and talking talismans of potency is charging sacred objects of power. I am pretty sure that we've had this one. So in other words, if you work with crystals, if you have crystals, it's a good opportunity. So if you do have carnelian, I would suggest praying over your carnelian and carrying it with you, because it's actually got a lot of healing energies in it at the moment, and especially that we've got the Temple of Carnelian as our healing. It is the entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. So let's go to the Temple of Carnelian. Okay, so let's move along here. Just need to find it. Okay. You have such strength within you. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage, taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive. Embodied and more of yourself, even if not always comfortable, are going to help you live the life you were born to live. In the fierce belly of Sekhmet, the lion-headed sister of Isis, the Egyptian goddess of passion, courage and fire, there is no room for procrastination, self-doubt or turning back. She urges you onto your high destiny, calling you to believe, keep going, reach higher and expand wider. You can do so knowing that the Temple of Carnelian will bring you warmth, strength, encouragement, and deep trust in your own body wisdom to guide you through any situation or relationship that may arise to test you so that you can grow into more of your magnificent being. This oracle calls you to have the courage of your convictions, to have faith in yourself and your own process, to be fearless as you are assured of victory. Sekhmet will not be defeated. If you are concerned that you are biting off more than you can chew, or are not sure about the path you are taking, if you are up to the standard, or if you will ever gain the recognition that you feel you deserve, then know that as you enter the Temple of Carnelian, into the fire belly of the lion-headed priestess, you shall be guided to success. Sekhmet comes alive with boldness, her power grows with courage, and her fire will burn bright in your life as passion, success, and victory. She says fortune favours the bold and guides you to take the leap you know in your heart it is time for you to take. Trust that she will protect your love, heart, and vision, encouraging you to shine most brightly. This oracle also brings a particular message about divine justice. If you are involved in or witnessing a situation that seems unjust, abusive, or concerning, and are worried that it is not right, the Lion Sister Priestess tells you that it shall be resolved according to divine justice, and there is nothing to fear. Pray to her in unconditional love for help, resolution, and trust. If you feel intuitively to act, then do so. Otherwise, allow her to have her way, as she has done and always will do. There is much more unfolding in life than we can possibly know, consciously, and her ways are vast and many. Divine justice always prevails. This oracle is also a yes to any question that you've been asking. Any obstacle in the way of manifestation of your desire will be cleared away, along with the scarab. Sometimes it is our own ego that is cleared, so don't worry if there are a few bumps on the path. It is just part of the manifestation of the desire. Sekhmet assures it will come to pass. In fact, the manifestation has already commenced. Wow. Okay. All right. So if you have a piece of carnelian, jewelry or anything, any orange, red, brown coloured cloth, crystals or anything, or candles, you may like to bring them into your sacred space for this healing. And once you've created your warm ritual space, you sit comfortably with your spine in an upright position and close your eyes, taking your breath and your awareness deep into your belly. Be aware of a light growing in the belly, warm and strong. Imagine following the light into the belly. Deeper and deeper you go until you become aware of a vast pyramid made of huge ancient sandstones with swirling sand patterns on its face. It is warm, pulsating, alive with energy. Take your time to sense the entrance to the pyramid. You feel effortlessly drawn towards the entrance, and you descend quickly into the pyramid itself now. Inside there is darkness and warm touches of rich flames. As your sense of awareness adjusts to being inside the pyramid, you sense warmth and vibrancy. There is an altar with flames burning in huge bowls made of carnelian. The warm red and orange tones and the light of the fire burning create a golden glow in the room. Just feel the power, the warmth, and the energy in the temple warming you from within. Now you become aware of a great being stepping out from behind the altar in the center of the temple. Her energy is powerful and her presence is very strong. She steps forward as a golden lion-headed goddess, vibrant and radiant like the sun. She sweeps her hand before your eyes, placing a soft filter before your eyes. so that whilst you're in the temple you can gaze at her without being blinded by her intensity and light. She is radiant and powerful, fierce and filled with heat and energy like the sun. You bow your head in deep respect, and she nods in acknowledgement. She gestures to the large carnelian bowl filled with fire in the centre of her carnelian temple. You notice the fire in the bowl, gazing into its dancing flames. You know that she is offering you use of the central flame. It will purify any matter that you offer to it. You can choose to release into fire any fear, doubt, uncertainty, or habit that would hold you back from fulfilling your high destiny and allowing life to flow through you to the greatest degree. It won't always feel comfortable. Sometimes it will feel challenging and scary. But even with that underneath it, it will always feel right. Do you dare surrender energies that would hold you back into her divine fire? Once the fire of Sekhmet consumes and destroys these energies, she will gift them back, transformed, but you will not leave her temple the same as you entered. Are you ready and willing for your own transformation to occur? She waits for one moment longer and then steps forward. It is time for you to decide. She deftly raises her arms and the fire leaps. Now is the time to toss away that which you no longer need. Do it now. Feel the exhilaration as you let it go. Let yourself moan or release a cry as you do so. Let your entire body, mind and soul release into her magnificent fire. When you are done, moments later, the fire dies away and within the bowl there's golden dust. Feel the peace in the temple and the knowing in Sekhmet's eyes as she inclines her head, acknowledging that you have trusted her and received her healing grace. Be at peace within yourself now. Sekhmet waves her hand over the golden dust in the carnelian bowl, and it gathers itself in swirling light all around you. Let it settle in your body, your chakras, your hair. When the swirling has finished, Sekhmet is gone and you are outside the pyramid again, travelling back quickly towards your belly and breath flowing. You are changed. Well done. Take your time and be aware of yourself in this space. You may say the following incantation to close the healing session. Sekhmet, who loves me unconditionally, brave, bright as fire, bold as can be, bless this situation with your healing power. Do it now, this very hour. I offer you love and gratitude from my heart as you liberate me from this troubled dark. Sekhmet, who loves with passion and might, you assist me now with your eternal fire bright. That complements this whole reading. The solar disc, the fire, the burning here. This is what we did. We are the phoenixes rising from the ashes. This is a great reading. Whew. That was a great healing. I actually feel really exhausted. No doubt you will feel the same. It's quite a powerful healing session. Please take care. Be in light. Be in love. Things are happening. Trust. Have faith. Love. Forgive. Have an amazing week. I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now.